Good evening, guys. Am I audible for you? Yes. Yeah. So today we will be discussing about yesterday. What we have discussed day before yesterday. What we have discussed day before yesterday, guys. I think we discussed about date and time, right? Discussed about date and time, right? Yeah. So today we will discuss about um, Java and its additional libraries. I okay, Java and its additional libraries. So Java not only provides us its own libraries, guys. Java not only provides us its own libraries, it also provides us additional libraries. Okay, let's see what are those additional libraries. Okay, so these additional libraries are mostly used in creating web applications and working with security operations. Okay, working with security operations. Let's just see. Let me introduce to some of those additional libraries. Okay, Java contains Java servlets. Okay, Java contains of Java servlets. Okay, Java contains of Java server pages. Okay, Java contains of Java server pages. Java contains of JDBC. Okay, which means Java base database connectivity. Okay, which means Java database connectivity. Okay, and there is something called Java web tokens, which we call them as JWTs. Okay, okay. So these are some of the additional libraries which we can use them in Java. Okay, which we can use them in Java. So let's see what are these libraries are used for. Okay, what are these libraries are basically used for. Let's just try to understand the concept. Okay, so when it comes to servlets, servlets are used for creating server-side renderings. Okay, okay. This so let me say servlets. Okay, this servlet is an API. Okay, servlets is an API which is used to create web applications. Okay, which is used for creating web applications. Okay, So what does this do, sir? So if you have some knowledge about web technologies, there are HTTP servers, right? HTTP servers, right? So these servers contain some methods. Methods in HTTP servers are, what are those? The first one will be get method, post methods, okay, and we will be having some request, and we will be having some responses, okay. Not only get and post, we also have methods such as, if we say requests and responses, we also have methods such as patch, okay. We also have methods such as update, update, yeah, not that update. We have methods such as delete, okay. We have methods such as patch, post, put, okay. Put is for update, okay. These are all the methods which are provided for us by HTTP servers. Okay, why these are used? So these are used to transfer data from client to database and vice versa. Okay, and vice versa. Okay, do you understand, guys? Okay, we use post method. Why we use post method? Let's see. Post method is used to send data to the database, okay, through servlets, okay, through servlets, okay. And get method is used to, yes, get method is used to get data from the backend, okay, get data from the database, okay. So this is done by, so how we can get data from the database, sir? With what we can get data from database, sir? So with the help of JDBC, okay, with the help of JDBC, which is Java database connectivity, okay. This helps us to get data from the database and process that data. This processed data will be sent to a servlet, and this servlet helps us to display on our client side using Java server pages, okay. Java server pages, these three libraries work together, guys. These three libraries work together, okay. So let's just see what is JDBC, okay. Let's just see about JDBC, okay. For today we will be seeing about JDBC, okay. So JDBC is used, okay, to connect and execute the queries with the databases, okay, with the databases, okay. This is a API provided for us in Java Standard Edition. Okay, this is a API provided for us in Java's Standard Edition, okay. So it has some drivers, guys. It will be having some drivers to work with. Having some will be having some drivers to work with. We call them as JDBC drivers, okay. JDBC drivers. Oh, these drivers are different for each database, okay. We will be having databases such as drivers such as MySQL drivers, okay, ODBC drivers, okay, and H2 drivers, okay, to connect to the different databases, okay, to connect to the different databases. So JDBC follows 7 steps, guys, okay. JDBC follows 7 steps, okay. So the first step of JDBC is, let's say JDBC follows 7 steps, okay. What are they? First step is import SQL, okay. And the second one is load and register the drivers, okay. Load and register the drivers, okay. The third step is create connection, okay. Create connection, okay. fourth connection, and the fourth step is uh, write a statement. Fourth step is write a statement. Fifth step is execute the query. Okay, execute the query. Okay, and the sixth step is process the results. Process the results, and the last step is close the connection. So these are the 7 steps that are followed by JDBC. Okay, if you have some knowledge over SQL or databases, we can work with this very simply, guys. We can work with this very simply. Okay, so okay, so the same. Let's see the each step. Okay, first step. What is the first step? The first step is import, right? Import. So in this step, we take import java.sql.star. Okay, this is what we import in our connection. Okay, to create a connection or to execute a query. Okay, so we'll take everything from the SQL. Okay, take everything from the SQL, and then we need the second step is load and register, right? So we need to load and register the drivers. Okay, for loading and registering drivers, each like each SQL, like MySQL, there are SQLs, there are query languages such as MySQL, okay, H2, Oracle, and some different Postgres SQL. Okay, these are different types of languages we like programming languages which we use to write SQL commands. Okay, which we use to write SQL commands. Okay, so for this, what we do is we need to load them. Each one has its separate, okay, separate libraries. So for making a connection, so for making a connection or loading a driver, what we do is see we simply say class for name and open the braces colons and say com dot mysql dot, okay, there is something called mj dot jdbc dot driver. Okay, jdbc dot driver, we take this one. Okay, we take this one, this happens. What does it do? This just loads and registers the driver. Okay, loads and registers the driver. Okay, this one just loads and registers the driver. Okay, and for I think Oracle, there is something called, let me just show it for you, class for name equals to com dot oracle oracle 11g dot jdbc dot driver something. Okay, like this for Oracle. Okay, okay, like this for Oracle 11G. Okay, application. Okay, so after loading and registering, what we do, we'll create a connection. Third step, right? Third step is creating a connection. Okay, so to create a connection, we say connection con is equals to driver manager dot get connection. Okay, and here we provide three parameters. Okay, the first parameter is URL, root, and password. Okay, URL, root, and password. Okay, what are these? This is the URL for our database. This is the username of our database. This is the password of our database. Okay, this is the password of our database. Okay, and then we create a statement. We move to the fourth step. See, fourth step is writing a statement. Okay, here we say statement SMT is equals to connection dot con dot create statement. Okay, we say con dot create statement, so that it creates a statement. Okay, it creates a statement, and this statement need to be executed. Okay, and this statement need to be executed in the fifth step. See, in the fifth step, we will be executing the query. How we will be executing the query? We will say result set rs is equals to smt dot execute query. Okay, execute query, and say we'll write your query here. We'll write our query here. Okay. In the sixth step, we'll process our results. Okay, we'll process our results. How? The sixth step, we process our results. Just say for processing our results, we say we use a loop. Okay, we use a loop. Okay, what does this loop do? This loop checks whether our result set has any data or not. Okay, data or not. Okay, just see here I say next, and I'll use system.out statements to print the data inside it. Okay, to print the data inside it. After printing the data, the last and final step is seventh step. Is closing the connection. What we'll do? Con dot close. Okay, con dot close. Okay, these are the seven steps we need to follow while we are writing our JDBC queries. Okay, so in this import thing, not only we import this, We also import the drivers. Okay, we also import the drivers for our SQL. Okay, so let me just check whether there is SQL in my system or not. So guys, I will be showing you these examples tomorrow. Okay, I will need to make some arrangements with these drivers. Okay, uh, but let me show you the program how it will be done. Okay, so the first thing we do is we'll just import java.sql.r everything from our SQL, and then we just the second step is to say load those drivers. Okay, just say we'll say class dot for name is equals to, we'll say com dot mysql dot cj dot jdbc dot drivers. Okay, jdbc dot driver. Okay, so the move one more thing we need to do is we need to put this in try catch block, as it may throw in errors. We need to put this in try catch block. Catch exception e is equals to b dot print stack trace. Okay, and we haven't written our main method, right? Yeah. Okay, like this. After loading our drivers, we say we will be creating a connection on equals to, we say driver manager dot get connection. Okay, and here we will be providing our URL comma root comma password. Okay, okay, how we write them? We write them here. URL would be a string, URL equals to, we say jdbc colon mysql colon / localhost colon 3306. Okay, and then we'll give our database name. If my database name is CMRIT, okay, if I create a database like this, okay, this is my URL. Okay, and then string root will be my username. Either it may be root or it might be my name. Okay, string password will be the password of my database. Okay, okay, this will be the password of my database, and I will provide them here. Okay, here I will be providing them. Okay, after creating a connection, I'll create a statement. Just say statement SMT is equals to con dot create statement. Okay, con dot create statement. Okay, after creating the statement, we will be executing the query. So our result set result set rs is equals to statement dot execute query, and we will provide the query here. What will be our query? SQL query. We will provide the SQL query here. Okay, so the main CLE select star from, say there is a table called CSC. Okay, select star from CSC, which helps me to select each and every line column from the CMRIT table. Okay, How do I show them in an output? So how do I show them in an output? I'll show them using a while loop. Okay. While I'll say rs dot has next, while rs dot has next, or say while rs dot next. Okay, we will be doing our system dot out operations. How we will be doing? Rs dot get int, or which which is at the position 1, which is means column index. Okay, this is a column index, and then we'll give some gap. We'll say rs dot get, if it is a string, if our column is a string like name or say address will be giving string. Why I have given here int index 2? Why I have given here int? This will be the id of the column. Okay, this will be the id of the column. Okay, and then what I will do, I'll be coming out of the loop and con dot close. Okay, con dot close. This is how I create JDBC. This is how I create JDBC. So to executing this one, we need to connect with the database, and we need to create a query or a table called CMRIT, and there is some process for it. So we need first thing, I need to check whether there is some JDBC or SQL in my system or not. Yes, guys, I'll be getting to you with a solution tomorrow. Okay, for this one. Okay, how do we connect those databases? Actually we need this connector. Actually, we need this connector to be imported into our project. Okay. After importing that connector, we'll be writing our code inside our database. Okay. So, so this is about the concept of JDBC. Okay. And next, there is something called servlets, guys. So in servlets, we will be seeing three methods. One is init method, okay, which is used to create all servlets. Another one is service method, okay. Another one is service method. Another one, and the third method is destroy method. Okay, these three methods will be having. In this service method, we write our request and responses. Okay, we will be writing our requests and responses. So these are used to create dynamic web pages or dynamic web applications. Okay, see, let me show you how can we create a servlet class. Okay, save this one and just say new. If I search for servlet, see there is a servlet here. Okay, and I click OK. Let me see. We'll say dynamic web project of 3.1 and okay. Then I will say here source main app Java and so I'll be creating a servlet. Yeah, now we can create a servlet. So you can say on.cmrit dot servlet. And I will say servlet. Finish. So this is a servlet, guys. This is a servlet, guys. Okay, let me just minimize this. Okay, in this servlet we will be seeing our http servlet and do get methods, do post methods. So let's say this is a class and these are our service methods. Okay, do get and do post are our service methods. Okay, in this we will be processing with our requests and responses. Okay. Okay, we will be processing our requests and responses. Okay, this is how we create servlets. Okay, or else simply the servlet will be like this with the service method. Public void service, and that's it. Okay, and that's it. Here we can we can use get methods or post methods. Okay, anything we can use. Okay, just we need to say is it a get method or a post method. Okay, like this we these are all the requests and responses which we use in our servlets. Okay, we will be discussing these things tomorrow very clearly. Okay. Okay, and one more thing we'll be having is Java server pages. Okay, let me show you an example for that also. I'll save this one. If I say Java new and JSP file, if I give this JSP file as a index.jsp, okay, here this is used to write Java code inside HTML pages. Okay, I can say percentage and I can say int I equals to 5 or 6 like this, and I can say sys system dot out dot println. I say I, and if I run this one, I think it will run. Save, run, next, finish. Oh, not running. Here, like this, we can use these tags to create our Java server pages. Like we can write our Java's those uh, which we grabbed from the database. Okay, whatever the things we grabbed from the database, we can directly write them into our code. Okay, like we can say there is one more thing called percentage is equals to the name. If I say like this, if I just say like this, I get my name from the database. Okay, I'll get my name from the database. So okay guys, like this we can create different type different we can use different types of libraries to create Java applications, web server applications. Okay, we'll be seeing these things more clearly tomorrow. Okay, this is for today guys. Okay, thank you.